Hey everyone, this is Rick, just giving a little update on the garden, and specifically I had a comment on to a video that I did asking about, what is in this compost tea that I have brewing. I've got one here, I've got another one over there, and I've got another one that I'm about to introduce out to this space. And what I have in these, they're all different. This particular one that we have here that has fed this watermelon patch that is just going nuts, versus that one over there, which is now growing because I introduced this compost. A compost tea consists of different ingredients, worm castings, different biology. You can put sugar based items in there, syrup, and other nutrients, and you just let it bubble in a container. You could use a bucket that size right there, and you let it bubble for 24 48 hours, and it allows it to get a nice biology in there. You can test it. You can make all sorts of different types of recipes. But I wanted to try something different. We're experiential here. We do a lot of experiments. And so what I did on this one is I just started throwing watermelon rinds in there. We had a big event here at the homestead, and I had a lot of scraps left over. And I filled a bucket, and I put a little bit of fish emulsion in there. And I put a lid on it, and it sat there for months and months and months and months, and it just decomposed. And it got really ripe. It was nasty. It still is nasty. But now what I'm doing is there's a root there, and there's a root here. This is two plants. And I have this bucket basically just like sitting where it was, but next to the roots of where these watermelons were. And I would just come out and I would water, and I would let the overflow of this mixture, this decomposing organic matter, I just let it overflow into the ground. And the tree is doing well. The plants are just going nuts. And this is a watermelon, and we have little baby melons starting to come out. There's one coming in there. But this plant and this video really is in response to the person that made this comment. So thank you for asking. This has worked out well. It's worked out so well that I'm really looking at the biology of the things that I'm putting in there. What are, say, potato skins, or potatoes, as when I harvested my potato patch last fall, I made a potato bucket. When that all decomposes, and what type of soluble do I have, and what's its chemical composition in regards to phosphate or other vitamins and minerals that it may have, and naturally, and then what plant here needs that during the year, and to be really intentional about what we're doing out here, and how we're repurposing things. Because when you look over here at this one, it's growing, but it's not, and these are the same plant, out of the same seeds. They were germinated at the same time, and I put that there, and then these are over here. You can see how they're climbing up the fence. I got my grapes here, so we're gonna have to keep them from strangling those. But they're just really doing well, and it's exciting to see, Mother Nature growing and doing what it wants to do. And there's another one right there. So that's what we're doing. And will I continue to do it? Absolutely. Do I think it's beneficial to our plants? There's no question. You're looking at the results. And what I do is I come out here once or twice a week, and I just stir this all up. And I really wish there was a smell-o-vision, because this is beyond foul. I mean, you can see how dark it's getting. But this is an old sunflower stem that I harvested. We got the seeds drying inside, and we're going to start planting those here next year. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that that answers your question. Thanks so much for asking the question. And I do a lot of experiments here. We're research based, and I'm learning as I go. So I thank so much for stopping by, and thanks for hanging out with me today. Take care, everybody. Have yourself a great Friday. Bye-bye.